Good morning. This is Stephen, host of The Dip, the greatest podcast of all time, which no one appears to be watching. I have some news, and then, like a ship in distress, we will change course and sail into the destiny known as YouTube. First, let me bring you up to speed. I planned to take some cards to the Comic Con. These beautiful cards, illustrated by David Lee, esteemed artist in the US. Oh, that's me, yeah. And I was going to take them to a Comic Con and sell them. However, the rules of the game has changed since the last time I attended a live event. Firstly, when I did a Comic Con beforehand, it was £180 to book a table for a weekend. So that would be, you arrive on a Friday, you set the table up Friday night, you start selling Saturday morning, Sunday morning, and then you leave Sunday night. It is now £250 to book one table for 2 nights at the NEC. Well, that really blew my mind. So essentially, I was told when I worked in a bar, if you book a DJ and the DJ, for instance, costs £250, you will need to turn over at least 5 times what you paid for the DJ. So let's say, for instance, I rocked up at the NEC, bought that table for £250. I would then need to leave with at least £1,250 in my pocket. So you cover the cost of the table, you cover the cost of the stock that you're taking, and you then create a profit margin. Now, these tables are, I would say, 2 meters by 1 meter, maybe 2.5 meters by 1 meter. And it dawned on me, when you look at the size of one of these cards, now let's say it was upright, and they were in like a Farladex for customers to run through, you're going to need a minimum of 1,000 of these cards. A minimum 1,000 of those cards as well. You may need multiple of one card if you've got a good seller. You know, so it's really changed my perspective on what to do going forward. So it looks like the cards will be scanned and uploaded to the gallery on Coinbase, where they can be sold as NFTs. But that's a shame. I mean, even to visit the Comic Con at the NEC is 53 quid. 53 quid to walk round a unique car boot sale. It's like, fucking hell. And you know, you need as well, for these people when they walk round, to want to buy the stock. So I would actually set up the table advertising the fact that these are esteemed artist David Lee's work from the US, because he is a comic book artist. He's done a lot of work with Marvel. So that was one thing in particular that I'm really pondering what to do now. And then the Dip podcast itself is bombing like a mean coin from this young lady here. It is not going well on YouTube at all, and I'll admit it. You know, I'm not doing this because it's easy. I'm doing this because it's hard, and I want to learn how to make it successful. So I'm going to change the tempo, and I'm going to do what I believe is right. So from this day forth, no more reptilian chit chat, even though there has been a massive power cut in France and Portugal, which has blown my mind. I'm not going to bring that up. I will advise you to buy candles, tin food and a gas stove for camping. But it's like, I'm not going to pass this video. I'm not going to bring that up at all. Okay. What I am going to do is change the format. And what I need to do is literally steer the boat away from the iceberg and into successful waters. So, without further ado, I'm about to change course. Sit down, strap in, and get ready. With the Thanos click of the finger, I'm going to change the universe. Here we go. Good afternoon, this is Stephen. Let's dip into the world of pop culture so you know what to look forward to in your world. Okay, the first thing I would like to do is let everyone know this is more of a review show, and let's start at the beginning. Firstly, I mentioned beforehand Brian Rose's boxing. I know the fight streamed. It's on his app, and I'm going to have a look at it. It's also on at Real Brian Rose on X. And it turned out, when I further investigated it, that Brian Rose in his 50s is fighting a 29-year-old rapper. However, from what I've seen so far, it looks like a stationary camera was used, like a security camera. So I just need to see whether that's been edited and whatnot. But there's another fight for you to look forward to. Okay. What have I seen at the cinema this week? Well, let me tell you, I picked up a Penguin with the Penguin Lesson from Steve Coogan. It was a real emotional roller coaster. His best work yet. A great true story of a English teacher in Argentina with a history of issues. He discovers a new friend in a penguin, and it changes his life for the better. It was the perfect movie. I was thoroughly emotionally bombed by the end of it. And I really enjoyed that film. It's a definite, put it on your list. I also went to the Thunderbolts. Finally, Marvel are back on the map. This is a good Marvel movie. I don't know why they fannied around with the Red Hulk, but they did, and I've got to be honest, I wasn't impressed with the Captain America. I think they were just trying to sell dolls to kids, whereas the Thunderbolts has a lot of adult humour. Obviously, these are the blacklisted members of the Avengers, and they are running wild, doing their thing, and there are two credit scenes. So you've got the mid-credit, which was hilarious, and then you've got the post-credit, which is the link to the next film coming. I like to try and keep these spoiler-free, so please see the Thunderbolts on the big screen. It is great. Talking of the big screen, I'm going to go for a second viewing of Sinners after I've posted this video. Now, you may remember I posted a review last week, whereas Mark Commode has only just put one on 7 hours ago. But I'm going to go back and give it another look. I am a massive Quentin Tarantino fan, and I believed that this film was more of a rip-off than a homage to From Dusk Till Dawn. And I believe, from what I'm seeing on these reviews, I may have let my emotions get the better of me. It is being called an original film, but I don't know. And anyway, I'm going to go back and give it a second look, just to confirm that. So that's what I'm going to do this afternoon. So Milena coin, okay, is at a good price. The going rate I can see on my app is it gets bought at around 34 pence a coin. It is at the moment at 30 pence a coin. So you would be in a good position if you bought some Milena coin today, and hopefully that will go up. One more thing to say about the Thunderbolts as well. This is exactly what Marvel should have been doing 5 films ago. The special effects look good again. The CGI in the last few films was clearly like under budget, but now it's back on course. I'm super thrilled about that, and I'm going to also take this opportunity, as we are dipping in the world of pop culture, to send a message to McDonald's. Twice I've been to your drive-through in Northfield, that is the McDonald's in Northfield. The first time I picked up a chicken bucket for $10.99 that was meant to have 4 dips. I got all the right amount of chicken and no dips. Quite disappointed when I got home, because as you go through a drive-through, you realise you've been fucked over when you get home. It's just like Joe Pesci said in Lethal Weapon. They fuck you at the drive-through, okay? They fuck you at the drive-through. And they did. They proper fucked me. I was so annoyed. And I had about 7 minutes. Anyway, I don't want to go on too much about that, but I will say also your Philly burger is an overrated double cheeseburger. It is not a Philly burger. It is an overrated double cheeseburger. Okay, let's work on that. Let's keep the vibes positive though. If you like any of the trading cards you have seen on this program, you will find a link on Facebook just above you in the description, or on YouTube if you're waiting for Mark Commode to review something 7 days late. It's best just to check in with myself, and you will find a link in the description on YouTube below. Perfect. So what we need is a competition. Now, I'm going to ask you, as a friend, as a concerned YouTuber who wants to make the world a better place, for you to like and share this video. And if you were to like and share this video, I will choose someone who likes and shares this video and send them a Back to the Future the musical postcard. Spared no expense. These postcards were £1 each from London. I've got about 8. Don't know why I've got 8, but I've got 8. And it's from Back to the Future the musical. And I will send you said postcard if you like and share this video. Let's bring on the music and bring on the fame and fortune, and like and share this video. Okay, so let's do a quick recap. The dip is changing format. There's no more reptilian chat to be had, although there has been a blackout. And the Penguin Lesson is an emotional adult movie, which was just beautiful. It was the perfect movie. The Thunderbolts is literally does what it says on the tin, and it excels as a Marvel movie. Millennia Coin is up and running, and a Philly burger is an overrated double cheeseburger. Great stuff. All right, that's enough content from me. You take care, you look after yourselves. Please like and share this video, spread the word, and the word is Back to the Future postcard. Bye.